Alright, my guys, I could not help myself. I talked about this book before, a couple days ago, where I wanted to get it and I decided not to because it was kind of expensive. I ended up getting it at a pretty decent price, $70 each. I bought 5. 2 of them will be going into the project. This is a book written by Al Ewing. Al Ewing is not a writer that I like, actually. Not really. I know he does the Immortal Hulk, and I admittedly have not read that. The only one that I actually read was the one where he fights the Thing, right? But haven't been reading that. I have read quite a lot of Al Ewing, though, and I'm not too much impressed. Mostly with Thor, but this concept right here, it's right out of Prometheus, which I was one of the people that actually liked Prometheus, but I kind of like that. I like the premise, and this book is their biggest launch, Boom Studios launch so far. 75,000 in print. 75,000. This book comes out in 2 weeks. They're estimating that there's probably going to be around, let me see where it's at, right there. It's probably going to be around 100,000 copies. This is between multiple printings they're talking about, right? But as of right now, 75,000 for the first print. So the 1 in 50s to these, this is Jenny Frison, right? Same lady that did the Something's Killing the Children for Boom Studios, 1 in 300. Both covers 1 in 300 for Something's Killing the Children with Erica Slaughter. By the way, that foil that she did is going nuts right now. I mean, it's going nuts. But there's only 300 of them to be found anyway. I don't know why the splash variant isn't going nuts, but the foil is starting to pick up right now. So this one I have high hopes for, because this is going to be at 75,000, 1,500 copies of that. And this is the receipt for 5 of them. It's $70 each, and obviously the taxes always get you on eBay, man. But yeah, another thing that I found here, and this was concerning the GRAIL project as well, right, is this right here. Donny Cates. All right, I didn't know that Donny Cates was in the running for Berserker. It was him, Matt Kint. I don't know if there was any other people, but apparently he sat down with Keanu Reeves, who co-writes Berserker, and looks like they decided to go with Matt Kint. But imagine if they would have went with Donny Cates, man. Donny Cates obviously is the much bigger name. But I guess Donny Cates got so much in his plate right now, right? And getting a 12-issue series with Berserker, But then again, Matt Kint. The only thing that I've read from Matt Kint really is X-O Manowar relaunch that he did. That was really good. His relaunch was awesome. He does have Folklords for Boom Studios, and he has a bunch of other books, but I'm not too familiar with them, and I've never read Folklords, but I've heard good things about it. But that was interesting that Donny Cates could have wrote Berserker, but he's still saying, look, I'll be the first in line when Berserker comes out. but yeah, that was a project that he was going after, with Reeves. So I just found that really interesting. So here's how it all pans out. We added we only find them when they're dead. Number 17, book number 17 in the GRAIL project. That's a total. Putting 2 in there in the GRAIL project out of the 5. I'm also putting a second grandpa into the GRAIL project. It was one grandpa. Now we're putting a second grandpa. I'm feeling more and more confident about that grandpa. Berserker. I mean, Matt Kent in it, and Keanu, and no coverage. No one's covering that book so far. Now it doesn't come out till 2 months from now, but I'm glad no one's talking about it. Because I think this is going to be a huge book. And Boom Studios, I mean, USA Today had an article for that book with it's being covered, but not by the YouTube crowd, right? Comic book crowd, which is just fine with me. Another thing is on. Let me see if I can find it over here so I can show you guys. On CGC, I was looking at my. I'm just looking real quick. Here we go. All right, so I was looking at my books here. See the magazine? They've held those magazines. These are the Witcher books. 13 of them. They've held them. Now it's saying received 8, 12, 20. They received them in April, not in August. They received them in April. They've had them for 4 months already. All right, so I got these 4. I actually have 2 more that haven't arrived. Two more pre-screens. But my credit card got charged $379, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the magazine, the Modern. It's either that or it's going to be the first pre-screens. But I am hoping to get those Witchers in soon. It's not showing that it's shipped, but hoping to get them really, really soon, guys. We'll see. All right. Have a good night, everybody, and feeling very, very confident on this. We only find them when they're dead. Very confident in this GRAIL project. Is looking really good. The Venom 27 1 in 100s. It looks like they came out with double covers, either for the John Boy or for the 1 in 100. I'm not sure how that's gonna pan out, but and I don't know which ones I'm gonna get. I haven't gotten them yet. We'll see how that goes. Either way, though, it's still a 1 in 100 when all is said and done, and it will have value. It will have a lot more value than what we paid for it, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. It will have a ton more value if we have the regular ones and they printed more of the double covers. It's all about scarcity, guys. That's what it's all about. I don't care if it's a double cover. If the double cover is less scarce than the regular, guess which one is higher? The regular. And then I would want to get the regular instead of the doubles. As I said, I don't know which one I'm going to get first, but I wish I get the rarer one. Either way, they're both going to go for good money, in my opinion. All right. Have a good night, guys. This is a late video.